The heroes have just beat Ultron. Everyone's celebrating. Is it over yet? It actually isn't. It's about to get worse. So guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and help us hit 1500 subs. So why is it going to get worse? Well, before I read that, let me just tell you that Adam Warlock is sensing one of the worst enemies they can. So let's find out who. So, from the ashes, this is the extract that you get for completing the Ultron in Cerebro database. So we start off. So it's over then? Spider-Man asked cautiously. The gala, Emma Frost replied. No, darling, the evening has just begun. Don't think he was talking about your party, Emma, Wolverine responded dryly. Not sure any of us are in the mood to dance after all of that. I'm always in the mood to dance, Star-Lord quipped, as he kicked the head of a broken Ultron drone into the peaceful waters beyond Krakoa's shoreline. Only thing I want to dance on is Ultron's grave, Cloak said sternly. I found that remark quite displeasing. Ultron's cold, metallic voice resonated with an ominous warning. He didn't mean you, Dagger quickly added as she swapped pots with her partner. He meant that other Ultron, the one who caused this mess? Yeah, Iron Man continued, placing his armoured hand around Ultron's shoulder. You're one of us now, buddy. I hope. Then perhaps he can assist us in repairing the damage that his mechanical brethren did to this land, Psylocke said, surveying this destruction around her. Krakoa has seen better days, Storm agreed, before turning her gaze towards the night sky. Arakko has as well. So at this point, all the heroes are just discussing, and this is literally right after just beating the Ultron that's caused all of this damage. They're all, discussing, hoping that it's over. Star-Lord's happy to dance. And then you have Cloak, who, from Cloak and Dagger, the male of the two, saying the only thing he wants to dance on is Ultron's grave. Like, he's happy for it to be over, but there's still so much hate, there's so much, vengeance towards it. And then the Ultron that's actually been turned good from Tony Stark in the lore, he's, he's worried for his life. But yeah, this is them discussing this. And that's where we move on to the next part. Story continues, but things are about to take a turn for the worst. So after the heroes discussing that, we then move on to they will both recover soon enough, Magneto said, and they will continue to evolve. I am Groot, Groot said, gesturing towards the stars. My friend says that if you need someone to keep an eye out on Arakko for you as it heals, the Guardians of the Galaxy would be glad to help, Mantis translated. Protecting planets is kind of our thing, Rocket added. Plus, I've been looking for an excuse to get off your miserable mute ball. And this is where things get interesting. I may have just the excuse you are seeking, Adam Warlock said, stepping towards unsteadily, his hand against his temple, which is where we see this image that you've been seeing throughout the video. What's wrong, Adam? Captain America asked, deep concern in his voice. I can feel him. In my mind, the darkness has returned. Who could make a golden god such as yourself tremble in fear? Loki asked curiously. There's only one answer, Venom said. Knull. I sense him as well, Black Panther added. I must make sure Bast is safe. Knull rises again, Hela said with a smirk. Impressive. Don't be getting any ideas, milady, Loki sneered. And this is where things are starting to get crazy, because Knull has reappeared, and he is back with a vengeance. And we know in, the previous maps that are on Clintar is you're trying to, stop Knull from getting anywhere by delivering Knull's, essence, by, destroying it. But we know that Knull he is awakened. Adam can already sense his presence, which is affecting his mind, and so can Black Panther, which is interesting because we know from when the Black Panther, Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda maps were being revealed in the story, is that Bast, the god, got corrupted by Knull and was getting into Black Panther's head, trying to get him on his side, convince him to turn. And that's how powerful Knull is. He can get into the Wakandan gods. He is the god of the symbiotes. He is got the Necro Sword, the most powerful sword. It defeated the Celestial in Marvel Rivals that you've seen floating around. Knull is all black and all powerful, and he has returned. This is showing that he is going to be, because this is the final, piece of lore that we're getting for season 2/2.5. And again, this ends with hinting at what the next season's going to be. Like at the end of season 1.5 was the extract from Doom of 2099 saying that he must leave now as he has a gala to attend to. So again, it's being teased that the next thing that we're going to be dealing with in season 3 is Knull, and he is the main villain for next season. But I don't think we'll be seeing him as a character. So let's continue with the story. Hela could, possibly want to get in contact with Knull, but I don't think she will. Wait, Hawkeye said. I thought we destroyed Knull with his own essence or something, didn't we? Guess that codex wasn't a permanent solution, the Winter Soldier responded. Not only did he manage to survive, Mr. Fantastic said, examining and scanning the device in his hand, he's growing stronger. Stars are being snuffed out as we speak. We've faced an eternal night before and won, Human Torch said. We've got this. Easy to say, Matchstick, the Thing retorted. But this ain't Dracula. This is actually the god of darkness we're talking about here. Ben's right, Invisible Woman added. How are we supposed to confront one of the primal forces of the universe? Perhaps by calling on one of them ourselves, Susan, my dear, Namor responded, looking towards the stars. I only pray they are listening, Adam Warlock said, or we are all doomed. So in this extract, it's pretty much confirming, Loki's already, Knull is already getting more powerful from Mr. Fantastic. He can see that, he's already snuffing out different stars. And the only way these heroes are going to win is by getting one of their, a primal force of the universe themselves. People who are strong enough that can fight back against Knull. And who is that going to be? Well, I made a whole video on who I think the main character for next season is, and that is, of course, Jean Grey. Jean Grey is one of the most powerful beings in the universe. The Phoenix, and even turn into the Dark Phoenix. So I believe we'll be getting Jean Grey next season, and not just from this. In the video I talk about how Emma Frost mentions the white hot room, and that is a big hint as well, because that's where the Phoenix, it's lair. So it's just there's so many hints, little teasers along the way. But what about if we weren't getting just Jean Grey next season? Because it says Namor responded by looking towards the stars. And if you've seen the MCU, who's the character that's always in the stars? Who's the character that can fly around? Who has a star on their chest? Captain Marvel. Could we see Captain Marvel in the game? Because she would be phenomenal. She would be insane in the game. A flying character, and her abilities would be crazy. I don't even know what her ultimate would be. I made a video on Jean Grey discussing her abilities and stuff, so if you want to see a concept video for Captain Marvel Season 3, then by all means I'd be happy to do it. We don't really have anything that we're going off, to be honest. Just by looking to the stars, and we know Captain Marvel can fly and she has a star on her chest, so it's not too much, but yeah, this is just hinting at the Season 3 lore that Knull is the main villain. We could be getting Jean Grey and possibly Captain Marvel, because moving on to Season 3 is going to be the start where we get a new character, a new hero, every single month. So every single month from July, that's July, August, September, October, November, December, that means 6 more characters before the end of the year. Things are going to start getting crazy, and the lore is going to get even crazier. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below on what you think about this lore, and think about if there's any hints and teasers that I've missed that could be hinting at a different character, then please comment them down below, and please let me know what you think about. Do you think it's a valid explanation for Jean Grey being such a powerful force being called upon next season? I think so. And what about Captain Marvel being such a powerful force in herself? And like the hint with looking at the star, she's got a star on her chest. You just don't know. But guys, like I said, if you did enjoy this video, please hit the subscribe button. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.